When the world grows quiet and the night wraps itself around you, something powerful awakens within. The hours before sleep are not empty, they are fertile. They are the gateway between your conscious will and the deeper reality that shapes your life. What you allow your mind to hold in these final moments becomes the blueprint your subconscious works on while you rest. If you wish to manifest faster, you must understand the truth. The night is not the end of your day. It is the beginning of your creation. As you lay down, the mind becomes soft, receptive, open. This is the moment when the noise of the world fades, when your doubts quiet, and when the doorway to your inner power stands wide open. You have spent years trying to force change through action alone, but true manifestation begins in the silence of your inner world. What you believe in the final minutes before sleep becomes your identity by morning. What you assume as true in the darkness reveals itself in the light. Before sleep, your imagination is the most divine instrument you possess. It is not fantasy, not escape, not pretend. It is the creative force sculpting your tomorrow. Every image you allow yourself to feel, every scene you replay, every desire you embody with emotion plants itself deeply into the soil of your subconscious. And while your body rests, your deeper mind moves mountains you cannot see. If you want to manifest faster overnight, you must become intentional with your final thoughts. Stop reviewing the problems of the day. Stop replaying fears. Stop entertaining the version of yourself who is struggling, doubting, wishing, reaching. Let that self dissolve as your eyes grow heavy. Step into the version of you who has already received. Step into the one who lives the life you desire. Not tomorrow, not one day, tonight. Feel the reality you want as though it is already yours. Don't think about wanting it, think from the place of having it. Feel the relief that comes with the outcome already secured. Feel the gratitude as though the manifestation is already complete. Let your whole body soften into the feeling of fulfillment. If you want love, feel deeply loved. If you want success, feel established. If you want healing, feel whole. If you want freedom, feel free. This feeling is the language of creation. This state is the command that the universe responds to. As you drift towards sleep, stop narrating your life from lack. Speak within your mind as the person who already possesses the very thing you desire. Whisper to yourself with certainty. Let your inner voice be steady, calm, powerful. Let it tell a new story about who you are. Nothing accelerates manifestation like embodying the identity of the one who already has what they once desired. Before sleep, imagination is not weak. It is law. It is not illusion. It is the seed of reality. Every night, people unknowingly manifest their fears because they fall asleep rehearsing their worries. But you, tonight, choose differently. Tonight you become deliberate. Tonight you step into your power. Tonight you stop asking and start assuming. Tonight you stop wishing and start being. Tonight you decide that your desire is already done. Allow the scene of your fulfilled desire to take shape in your mind. See it clearly. Feel it as real. Hear the sounds, sense the atmosphere, absorb the emotion. Then let this scene gently take you into sleep. When you fall asleep in a state of fulfillment, the subconscious accepts it as truth and begins rearranging your world to match it. Do not underestimate what happens in these silent hours. The moments before sleep are the most sacred moments of your day. They hold the key to transformation. They hold the power to make the impossible inevitable. If you can master your inner world before you drift into the night, your outer world will shift faster than you ever imagined. As you close your eyes tonight, remember this: you are not waiting for your desire, you are aligning with it. You are stepping into the version of you who already holds it. The universe responds not to your wishes, but to your inner state. Fall asleep in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and your life must reflect it. Manifestation isn't about effort. It's about assumption. It's about identity. It's about the quiet confidence that whispers, "It is already mine." And when that becomes your final thought before sleep, your subconscious will bring it to life with a speed that defies logic. Tonight, let your last thoughts be powerful ones. Let your imagination guide you into the world you choose. Let your emotions align with the reality you desire. Surrender to the feeling of already having what you seek. Allow the night to work for you, not against you. Close your eyes knowing that as you sleep, your desire is organizing itself, aligning itself, and moving toward you. Trust the unseen. Trust the process. Trust the power within you. Tonight, you are not just falling asleep, you are creating. Tonight, you are not simply resting, you are manifesting. Tonight, your dreams are not just dreams, they are instructions to reality. Sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled, and watch how quickly your world transforms. The night is your greatest ally. Use it, and manifestation becomes not slow, not difficult, not distant, but inevitable. Every night, countless people slip into sleep carrying the weight of their frustrations, rehearsing doubts, replaying conversations, worrying about what may never happen. And they wonder why nothing changes. They wonder why their manifestation feels slow, why their desires feel distant. They do not understand that the mind before sleep is a magnifying glass. Whatever you place beneath it grows. Whatever you hold in those final quiet minutes expands into form. The universe is always responding, but you must learn to speak to it in the language that it understands. Feeling, assumption, inner conviction. Tonight, you are invited to remember your power. You are invited to use your imagination not as a tool of escape, but as the engine of creation. Let your bed become a sacred space, and your pillow the doorway to a new reality. As your breathing slows and your thoughts soften, allow your inner vision to rise. Not the images of the day's noise, but the images of your chosen future. A future that is not distant, not conditional, not earned, not begged for. A future that is already true in the invisible realm. Let your subconscious take this truth and sculpt it into the visible world while you sleep. Imagine the version of yourself who has already received everything you desire. See how they move. Feel how they speak within their own mind. Notice their calm, their confidence, their certainty. They do not hope. They do not wonder. They know. And as you study that version of you, begin to merge with them. Let their identity become your own. Not someday, now. Not when conditions shift, now. Not when everything is perfect, now. Your subconscious mind does not respond to the calendar or the clock. It responds to the state you occupy. If you wish to manifest faster overnight, surrender the identity of the one who is waiting. Waiting delays creation. Wanting affirms absence. Hoping keeps your manifestation at arm's length. Instead, let your final act each night be a complete internal shift from desire to fulfillment. Let your imagination become the scene of completion. Let your emotions become the confirmation. Let your inner being become the living proof that what you want is already done. Feel the softness of the night holding your new identity gently. Feel the stillness around you supporting your creation. Feel the quiet agreeing with your vision. In this state, doubts lose their power, fears dissolve, limitations melt like shadows in the dim light. In this state, You are not trying, you are becoming. You are not reaching, you are remembering who you truly are. The moment you close your eyes, the world outside becomes irrelevant. You enter the realm where everything is possible, where the physical rules bend, where your assumptions are the only authority. Let your imagination paint the picture vividly, the message you receive, the opportunity that arrives, the person who loves you, the success that unfolds, the freedom you experience. See it play out with the clarity of a memory rather than the distance of a dream. Let every detail feel natural, inevitable, familiar. And as you breathe into that scene, let your emotions rise, not from scarcity, but from satisfaction, from completion, from gratitude. Not gratitude for what is coming, gratitude for what already exists in the unseen, gratitude that whispers, "It is done, it is mine, it is happening now." In that state, your subconscious says yes. The universe says yes. Life reorganizes itself around your inner certainty. While you sleep, something extraordinary happens. The conscious mind, with all its overthinking and resistance, falls silent. The subconscious, the true architect, takes the lead. It works tirelessly, faithfully, obediently, shaping your outer world to match your inner assumption. It does not judge. It does not question. It does not argue. It simply creates according to the blueprint you deliver before sleep. That is why these moments are sacred. That is why your final thoughts are your most powerful thoughts. If you go to sleep in fear, fear begins to grow. If you go to sleep in doubt, doubt anchors itself. If you go to sleep in lack, your world mirrors lack. But if you go to sleep in fulfillment, fulfillment rushes forward. If you go to sleep embodying your desire, the universe must reflect it back to you. It cannot do otherwise. Creation responds not to your wishes, but to your state of being. So tonight, release the stories that no longer serve you. Release the belief that things take long. Release the idea that you must struggle. Release the habit of rehearsing the old version of yourself. Allow it to fade as you drift into the softness of sleep. You owe nothing to the version of you who lived in limitation. Let them dissolve like mist. Let them become a distant shadow you no longer inhabit. Instead, choose the version of you who walks with the certainty of someone whose desires are already fulfilled. Choose the version who is chosen, loved, wealthy, healthy, successful, valued, respected, aligned. Choose the one who has already crossed the finish line. And as you lie in the darkness, let this inner identity wrap itself around you like a warm blanket. Let it breathe with you. Let it become your truth. Feel your heart slow to a peaceful rhythm. Feel your body relax as though it knows everything is already taken care of. Feel your mind sink deeper into the feeling of accomplishment. Allow your imagination to continue replaying your fulfilled desire gently, effortlessly, naturally. See the scene. Hear the sounds. Feel the emotions. Let them imprint themselves upon your subconscious. The night is your ally. The darkness is your canvas. Sleep is your collaborator in creation. The moment you surrender to rest, the universe begins arranging the people, the timings, the circumstances, the synchronicities that align with your inner state. This is not wishful thinking. This is the mechanics of manifestation. You give the command through feeling, and the universe responds through form. As you drift closer to sleep, remind yourself softly, "I am already what I desire to be." Let these words echo through your inner world. Let them sink deeper than thought, into belief, into identity, into truth. The more natural this feels, the faster your manifestation arrives. The more effortlessly you embody fulfillment, the more rapidly your outer world transforms. Let your body feel the reality of having your desire. Let your breathing shift as though relief has already washed over you. Let your muscles loosen as though your future is already secure. Let your mind quiet as though your manifestation is already complete, because in the invisible world it is. Tonight, you are not falling asleep hoping. You are falling asleep knowing. You are not drifting into dreams of possibility. You are drifting into the reality of completion. And when you wake, you will not be the same. You will rise with a new identity, a new energy, a new expectation that draws your manifestation to you like a magnet. This is how you manifest faster overnight. This is how you collapse the distance between desire and experience. This is how you step into the life that has been waiting for you. Continue to breathe. Continue to feel. Continue to become. Let the night carry you into the world you have already created within. Let sleep complete the work. Let your subconscious take command. Let the universe respond to the identity you choose before you close your eyes. And as you drift deeper, remember you are not hoping for change. You are becoming the change. You are not imagining your desire. You are embodying it. You are not waiting. You are receiving. Tonight, creation begins in silence. Tonight, transformation begins in stillness. Tonight, your manifestation begins with the identity you claim before sleep. And in the morning, the world will reflect everything you embodied in the darkness. See it play out with the clarity of something already lived. Feel it as though it has already unfolded in your favor. Let every detail sink into your being until it no longer feels like a desire, but a memory. This is how manifestation accelerates, by turning longing into recognition, by turning hope into inner evidence, by turning a future vision into a present identity. As you drift further into the softness of the night, let the world you are creating within become more real than the world you see when your eyes are open. Because the truth is simple, the inner world precedes the outer. Nothing appears in your life without first appearing in your imagination. So make these moments count. Make the final minutes before sleep a sacred ritual of alignment with the life you choose. Let every breath guide you deeper into the feeling of fulfillment. Let every exhale release the version of you who doubts. Let every inhale welcome the version of you who knows. Imagine the phone call that changes everything. Hear the tone of celebration. See your name attached to good news. Imagine opening your bank account and feeling the thrill of abundance. See the number and feel the comfort it brings. Imagine being held by the person you love and feeling that warmth spread through your entire being. Imagine your body renewed, whole, strong. Imagine stepping into a new environment, the home you desire, the life that feels like a perfect match to who you truly are. Do not analyze the how. Do not explain the when. Do not question the why. Let your inner world be free of complication. Your subconscious does not require logic, it requires acceptance. The greater your acceptance of your imagined reality, the faster it crystallizes into physical form. Let the feeling of completion be the final thing you offer your mind before it sinks into sleep. Let certainty be your lullaby and inner conviction your blanket. Feel yourself already living your desire, not partially, not as a distant fantasy, fully, completely, naturally, like something that has always been yours. Let that feeling root so deeply that your subconscious takes it as truth. Because once your deeper mind accepts something as true, the outer world rearranges itself to match it. This is the invisible work of the night. This is the magic happening beneath your dreams. You are not just sleeping, you are becoming. The night is your most powerful manifesting partner because the night dissolves resistance. It dissolves the conscious mind that argues and fears. It silences the inner critic that questions your worth. And in that silence, creation thrives. As you drift in the space between waking and sleeping, your subconscious becomes incredibly impressionable. In those delicate moments, you must guide your inner dialogue with care. Speak inwardly as the person who already has what they want. Think from the end, not toward it. Feel from the result, not toward the journey. If there is something you desire urgently, do not cling to urgency. Instead, breathe deeply and rest in the relief of it already being done. Let the tension leave your body. Let the pressure melt from your mind. You are not begging the universe. You are instructing it through your state of being. And the instruction is clear. It is done. When you make peace with the unseen reality of your desire, the physical world has no choice but to reveal it. Let your imagination replay the scenes of triumph again and again until they feel familiar. Repetition before sleep is a quiet but powerful force. The more familiar your desire becomes in your inner world, the faster it becomes undeniable in your outer world. You are teaching your subconscious what to believe. You are giving it a direction. And once your subconscious accepts something, it cannot help but bring it into form. Allow your breath to sync with your vision. Slow, steady, peaceful. You are tuning your entire being into the frequency of the life you want. You are training your mind to accept only what aligns with your highest desires. You are choosing the reality you will wake up to. As your body relaxes, imagine the morning that follows this night. Imagine waking up with a sense of certainty, a knowing that something has shifted. Imagine feeling lighter, more aligned, more powerful. Imagine noticing signs throughout your day that confirm your manifestation is unfolding rapidly and precisely. When you sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled, you awaken into a world that reflects it. Even if nothing looks different at first glance, you will sense the shift internally. You will feel the reality of your manifestation pulsing beneath the surface, drawing itself closer to the visible world. And that inner knowing is the magnet. That is what speeds the unfolding of your desire. Manifestation is never about forcing, it is about becoming. By the time the physical evidence arrives, you will realize you had already become the version of yourself who was ready to receive it. Let your mind drift deeper now, deeper into the state where the world bends toward your assumptions. Feel your manifestations gathering energy in the unseen. Feel the next chapter of your life preparing itself, aligning itself, arranging itself in ways you cannot comprehend with your waking mind. Trust in this process. Trust in the intelligence of your subconscious. Trust in the power of your imagination. For tonight, there is nothing to fix, nothing to fear, nothing to doubt. There is only the softness of the night and the power of your inner alignment. There is only the truth you choose and the reality you claim. You do not need to lift a finger. You do not need to struggle or strive. Simply assume the feeling of your desire fulfilled and let the night complete the work for you. Feel the calm rise within your chest. Feel the gratitude settling into your heart. Gratitude not for what is coming, but for what is already true. Gratitude for the miracles in motion. Gratitude for the life unfolding perfectly behind the scenes. Gratitude for the power that rests within you each time you close your eyes. Your desire is not distant. It is not uncertain. It is not fragile. It is already formed, waiting only for your acceptance. The moment you align your inner world with the feeling of fulfillment, creation is guaranteed. Tonight, as sleep gently pulls you inward, carry only one thing with you, the inner, knowing that your desire is already yours. Let that be the state in which you drift. Let that be the feeling that ushers you into your dreams. Let that be the truth your subconscious engraves into the fabric of your reality. And as you surrender fully to sleep, realize this simple but profound truth. You are not drifting into darkness. You are stepping into the workshop of creation. You are entering the realm where your desires take shape, where your future is crafted, where your identity is rewritten. The night is your partner, your ally, your amplifier. If you choose to direct your mind before bed, you will manifest faster than you ever believed possible. So let yourself sink now into the feeling of everything already accomplished. Let your thoughts soften into the identity of the fulfilled. Let your heart rest in certainty. Let your entire being glow with the quiet confidence that what you desire is already done. Tonight is not a night of waiting. It is a night of becoming. And now, as the night welcomes you and your breathing softens, understand this truth with every part of your being. You are not drifting into sleep as the person you were this morning. You are entering it as the person you have decided to become. Let that decision echo through your mind like a quiet, powerful command. Let your subconscious take the feeling you hold right now and carry it into the deepest parts of your reality. Fall asleep in the identity of the one who has already received, and you will awaken in a world that begins to mirror that truth. Fall asleep in faith, and life will rush to meet you with evidence. Fall asleep in fulfillment, and the universe will rearrange itself to match the vision you embraced in silence. Tonight is not just another night. Tonight is a doorway. Step through it boldly. Claim your desire as already yours, and let the world you want rise to greet you in the morning.